We've all heard the phrase, kill 'em with kindness, as a way to deal with difficult people, right? We say this when someone is being overly kind, as a way to overwhelm them with so much kindness, as if that will halt the difficulty. Well, this kind of kindness, in my opinion, is not altruistic and can even lead to more harm than good. I mean, I had a real life and potential of real death happen last Friday, all because someone was trying to be kind, but unfortunately caused a lot more harm than good. So, welcome back to the Wild to Wisdom series. My name is Suzanne Michelle, and I am your intuition coach. And I'm also your guide through the rocky terrain of your relationships, your big dreams, your health challenges, and any quest that takes you into the realm of the unknown. So last Friday, it was in the afternoon, I was involved in a vehicle collision. And it was a scenario that involves my number one driving pet peeve. And that peeve is when a driver waves another driver through traffic when there are multiple lanes of traffic and the furthest lane of traffic is not aware of the overly kind driver who's waving the other driver through. Well, this happened Friday and caused a huge problem for everyone involved and resulted in a huge accident. So I'm driving in the far left lane, heading southbound on a road, and a person in the right lane thought that there was, enough time to wave a car through 2 lanes of traffic, also heading south, right? So that person could make a left and cross over 2 lanes and head north on the opposite side of the road. Well, I'm traveling along with traffic, right? And I see the nose of a car crossing the lane I'm in. And so I slam on my brakes and skid about 6 feet directly into the vehicle. Boom, right? Yeah, all because someone thought it would be kind to let this person through. Not so kind. Enabling bad driving is not kind. So this past weekend, I was able to really go deep and reflect on this and bring some metaphoric light to the situation. So I mentioned my driving pet peeve, right? And how kindness can do more harm than good sometimes. Well, in life, when we enable others, in the short term, we may feel like the hero or the nice person and, wow, look at me, I'm so kind. Look what a great thing I'm doing. Well, it's not always altruistic because the kind act is sometimes riddled with some kind of unconscious motive to maybe get brownie points that have nothing to do with the so-called kind act, but has more to do with our unconscious motives that are really driving the kind acts. This unconscious motive might be linked to the inability to observe someone's suffering. And so you want to take the suffering away, right? Playing God in a way. I mean, I've definitely had to look at this in my own life. I mean, it hurts to see someone suffer. And while this may seem nice at first, you might be actually doing more harm than good for the other person. It might be that a kind gesture makes you feel like you did something good, right? And you immediately get a reward response inside your body. I mean, there are so many unconscious motives for being kind. And my intention for sharing this with you is because it's important to check our kindness before we cause a wreck. Whether it be you are enabling someone to continue to be irresponsible or, really any other example of taking the responsibility from another human being, disabling them from making their own choices. I mean, the person who was supposedly acting kind and waving the car through was so kind that they didn't even stop as soon as the accident occurred. They kept on driving and went on their merry way, really leaving a trail of crashed metal, adrenaline and fear, insurance appraisals, police reports, along with a huge pain in my ass. I mean, metaphorically speaking, right? My body and the other driver's body actually made it out without a scratch. I mean, thank our lucky stars. We were super, super lucky. So that person who was being kind drove away feeling good while we were left picking up the pieces, all in the name of kindness. So let's just all remember why we are being kind. Are we trying to prove something? Are we uncomfortable with someone else in pain? You know, are we really acting out of altruistic kindness, or will our kindness cause more pain in the long run? I mean, I've really been checking this out lately for myself when it comes to my motives of why I do certain things. I mean, it's a powerful practice to check in with your motives, and this brings more awareness to the unconscious and those reactive choices we might be making. So this awareness inspires more wisdom, because at times it can be a jungle out there, right? So there you have it. And as the music rapper Ice Cube says, you gotta check yourself before you wreck yourself. So until next time, I will see you later.